Hello, welcome to the video. It's time for the my ranking of all of the books that I read this year. So my goal was 24, I think, like 2 a month. I read 11. I just yeah, I had a lot of assignments and resets and stuff, but also I just was in like oh good, yeah, you need to film now. Yeah, get out then. Also, I was just in like the massivest reading slump to exist, so I really didn't read much. We're gonna start obviously with our DNFs, books that I didn't finish, which is only 2, but then again I didn't read much, so there wasn't much material to DNF really either. So the first one is Suspicious Minds, one of the Stranger Things books. I don't know, something about the writing. I literally got like 2 pages in and gave up. Maybe 5, I don't know. But the writing was just, I don't know, it was just so like long and like there's just so many words and like not really any, I don't know, I just didn't care. Also I realised I don't care for Dr. Brenner or sort of this like storyline. Like I really tried to give it a go, but the whole chapter I was just like, I really don't want to read this, so I didn't. I have now sold it though. So that's a slay. Anyway, and then the other one was Fledgling, which I did read a bit more of. I think I got like, I don't know, I think I read like 5, maybe a bit more than that chapters, and it was all right, but then also I just really couldn't be bothered with it. Like, it was okay to begin, but then it just got boring and it got weird, and I was like, oh, this isn't really kind of the vibe. So anyway, now into books that I did finish. Yeah, 11 places. So in 11th we have a 2.5 star book, and that is Trials of Apollo, The Dark Prophecy, the second book in the series. It wasn't bad per se, but it was just so long. Like, I really feel like it could have been a lot shorter. There could have been less things like happening. Also, I don't care that much about Apollo. Like, Leo and Calypso are in it, slay. Meg, I do like Meg, and that I was about to say that I don't think I'd continue it, but I think I will, because thinking back on it, I do want to know what happens, and I do like the other characters. It's just Apollo's a bit annoying sometimes. Like, it's not really the best reading from his perspective, but it's not the worst. Anyway, so that's why it's 2.5. It's like mid ground. Like, not exactly mid, a little less than mid, but mid. I was gonna do a thing where every year I read a whole, like, one of Rick Riordan's series, because 2 years ago I did Percy Jackson, last year did Heroes of Olympus, this year was going to be Trials of Apollo, except I only read 2 of them, so didn't manage that, but I think I will continue it. Then we're on to 3-star books. In 10th place is It, which I did read the majority of it last year, but I finished it this year. Yeah, I am never going to read a book this long again. I don't care how good it sounds. If it's that thick and it's, I'm sorry, let me just get this up real quick, 1,000 pages, no, I'm gonna have to turn that down. It wasn't bad though, like, it was good. I liked when they were younger more. When it got to them older, I was a bit more like but it was still good. There is the scene that's like basically an orgy. Yeah, I think Stephen King might be a bit of a wrong'un. Yeah, because that was weird. Really didn't like it. Kind of ruined Beverly with that storyline. Yeah. But other than that, if we talk about the clown and like that stuff, good. I'm not sure how much more Stephen King I will read, to be fair. I do have more of his books on my list, and I am currently reading Institute, but he's just so long. And honestly, I did just skip through a lot of this, just like not read it, because I was like, I don't need to know about that. I just want to get to the actual story, which I might also do with the Institute, who knows. Anyway, feels alright. Yeah, and then we have the first Trials of Apollo book, The Hidden Oracle. Better than the second one. I like it more because we're introducing Meg and we're kind of getting to know her. It's like, oh, who is she? Yeah. I don't really know what to say then. Anyway, next into our 3.5 books. This is a big chunk of it. In 8th place, I don't have it currently with me, but it is The Magical Age of Overthinking, which I wanted to read because I saw it on, what's her name, the Book Leo's channel, and I was like, yeah, that is good, and it's coming from her, it must be a good suggestion. I don't read non-fiction books very often, but that was one of them, and that was also like a self-help book, which I've never read like one of those before. So some chapters I was like, I don't really care, but other chapters I was like, oh, that explains things. I should probably take this advice on board. Stuff like that. Then we have Serial Killers. This is another non-fiction, but yeah, it's just a load of short stories about different serial killers. Yeah, so some of them I was just like, okay, cool. Well, not cool, but you know what I mean. Other ones I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, there was this one woman who used the blood of her victims to make cupcakes. That's creative. Yeah, and stuff like that. So some of them was like, damn. A couple of them I was like, wow, that's a really fucked up person. Yeah, and then obviously there's like Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, but we all know them. Then we have one of the girls. I'm gonna spoil this one. One of the girls, the whole plot line is that they're on a holiday for her, what's it called? Hindu, right? And like, yeah, they're all like, some of them haven't met, so they're like meeting. There's some issues, yada yada. Someone dies, right? It's like someone dies and someone came on the trip with the intention to kill. And so the whole time you're like, which girl is it? Like, whoa, who is it? Who dies, right? Right. The whole book up to this point, fine, alright, like the who is it, like the little storylines we're getting with each of the girls, right? But then the ending kind of just ruined it, because it was someone fell off the cliff, didn't die, and then the person who does die is the husband. What? Like, it was a cool reveal that it turns out the husband's been a dick to like all of the girls in some way. That was cool. But why did he come on the trip? Why was he the one that died? Like, I feel like it should have been one of the girls. And then also, none of them came with the intention to kill anyone. Anyway, 5th place, we have The Glass House. I did kind of call the plot twist. Right, anyway. Yeah, so it swaps between past and present. In the past, there's a babysitter, a husband with secrets, a baby was left at the front of the house in the woods, and they're like, what the hell? And they're looking after the baby and hiding the baby. In the present, there's a woman and her daughter hates her. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, but it is good. Yes, and then it ends with us. Not as bad as people were saying. Also, I again, like I said it in my film video, don't know if I'm leaving it in, but I'll say it in this one because it's about the book. It doesn't romanticize abuse. I don't know why people are saying that. Like I see where people might get that from, but the whole point of the book is that she is covering up for him and like making lies in her head, because she's like, this is fine, it was an accident, blah blah blah, until she realizes, wait a minute, I'm letting this man abuse me just because I love him. Like, that is abuse, he shouldn't be doing that. And the whole point is that of the book is her realizing that and then leaving him. That's not romanticizing anything, that's just what happens sometimes. It was alright though. I was more interested in the storyline with Atlas. So I do kind of want to read the second book because that is Atlas. I'm not going to buy it because although I don't think this does what people say, I do think Colleen Hoover is not a fabulous person. So if I can find it in a charity shop or something, then I'll get it. Yeah, not one of her best ones. It was good, but like there's better ones, there's worse ones. This one wasn't too bad. The film wasn't good though. Anyway, now on to 4-star books. In third place we have The Gingerbread Cafe, which I just finished so I could film this video. This is a Christmas one, and it's about a woman who lives in Christmas all year round because her mum died, and then this woman also died, and then this woman was the owner of this cafe, so she gave it to her and her nephew, who hates Christmas, to run or whatever, but he wants to sell, she doesn't, and then she tries running it, and then that's it. There's also a little romance storyline between them. Good one, it's a cute one. The romance isn't the main part of it. The main plot is her trying to run the cafe and then like fix up the town from being taken over, basically. That's really cute, love that. It takes a village, as they say. Second place, have This Lie Will Kill You. This one is about like a group of people who have to go to this murder mystery party, but then turns out, oh wait, someone died a year ago. The person who like set up the party is like, who did it? Tell me all your secrets or I'll kill you, basically. It's pretty good. I did get to a point where I was like, I need to read more, I need to know where it's going. And then in first place with 4.5 stars, so we didn't get any 5-star books this year, our top is a 4.5, is This Time You Save Yourself, which is a poetry book, which is funny because not last year, but I think the year before, I read a poetry book and I was like, these are not for me. No, that was just a shit one, because this was good. I finished it in a day. Well, it's just like little poems, so you can. But also I was literally just like, each one of these is so good, like I need to read the next one, basically. There were some really good ones in there though. I made a post on my Instagram with some of the bits I highlighted, and this is really good. I definitely want more ones. So that was the top book for the year. Who'd have saw that coming? Not me. So that's it. Only 11 books. Not great, not great. So I am going to take my goal for next year down. I think I'm probably just going to make it 20 or maybe 15. 15 is more doable, especially because I don't have any holidays next year, and holidays are where I really bang out my reading. Who knows, we'll see next year what I make the goal, if I get there. Yeah, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favourite book this year was, or if you think any of my opinions on these are awful, or if you think you're like, yeah, that's not your opinion, you got that, and I think you're right. Let me know. I'll see you in my next video. Don't know what it'll be. Yeah, so like, subscribe, comment down below. Bye.